Hello, Dr. Tawana Worlds by birth, also known as a disruptor. Did you know that millions who grow up in poverty also die in poverty? Have you ever heard the saying, what good can come out of the hood? Well, I'm here to disrupt for just a minute. Yes, I was that little girl that grew up in the hood, grew up in the ghetto, single mother, absent father, eating out of the trash can just to survive. But I was also that girl that determined way back then that I was not going to become a product of my past. And now I help others do the same thing. I'm not a victim, I'm a victor. I help men and women from similar backgrounds find value in their own vault and create wealth from within. What's up, good people? What's up? Let me go ahead and get everybody in the room on all platforms that I am streaming to. I'm multi-streaming Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram. So let me go ahead and get our other cousins over here. We're going to get this party popping. And while we're doing that, I'm going to go ahead and share that intro song to get us, shaking loose and ready to learn so we can earn. Drop the L in learning, and then you got earning. All right. Give me 1 second. Hate when I got to go and do all this stuff over again, but I like to ride as a unit, as a team. All right. So while I'm sharing and getting the cousins in the chat, I'm going to kindly ask you to share. Do the same thing. Tag somebody, invite somebody, copy the link, send it to the email, text message. However, you got to do it on these platforms. Let's go ahead and do our due diligence. All right. With that being said, I'm going to go ahead and play our intro. Hey. Time now. Hey, 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 hey. Hey, I woke up with a plan, feet on promised land, city in my hand. Yeah, I know who I am. Door swing when I move, mindset, watch me choose. Pressure made me smooth. Now I got the proof. We build and we rise. Open up our eyes, fear get left behind. We've been called this time. No more shrinking back. We on a new track, blessed and still strapped with faith in our act. Eyes on the prize, watch the whole room light. We've been through fire, now we going higher. Our time now. We gon' shine out. We gon' shine out. Step in faith, make a way. Big dream, big house, big peace, big sound. Our time now. Mama taught me move, build it then improve. Legacy in the room, we don't make excuses. Every scar got gold, every test made bold. Every door that closed made my whole soul grow. We don't chase no fame, we came with a name. Kingdom in our veins, yeah, we break the chains. Community alive, all my people thrive. When one wins, we rise, that's how we stay fly. No more shrinking back, we on a new track. Blessed and still strapped with faith in our act. Eyes on the prize, watch the whole room light. We've been through fire, now we going higher. Our time now. We gon' shine out. We gon' shine out. Step in faith, make a way. Big dreams, big house, big peace, big sound. Our time now. Yeah. Ay. All right, y'all. All right. That's the anthem because it is our time. What's going on, good people? You already know who it is. It's your girl, Dr. Worlds, coming by to disrupt real quick. Okay. I don't see a whole lot of faces, but some people will fall off in here. You got CPT. And if you know what CPT is, then you know what I'm talking about. You got cousin people time. Okay. They fall off in here when they want to fall off in here, okay? Nevertheless, I'm not going to put you in a stronghold hold you here long. I got to earn the right to your time. And that's what I want to do. Okay. So, with that being said, I welcome you in if you are here for the very first time. And if you are a returning cousin, I welcome you back. Now, with that being said, again, I'm going to kindly ask you to share this with somebody real quick before we go ahead and jump straight into this. Let me get all my receipts that I want to share with you all, but please share this with somebody. It helps me beat the algorithm. That's number one. And number two is it help me reach the people that I am purpose to reach. Without your assistance, I can't reach the people that I was sent to reach on today. Okay? And by you being so kind and sharing, which is absolutely free, it's a tool of evangelism. And it helps me reach the people that I am sent to reach. So I'm not here wasting time, mine's or yours. I want to, let me see where I'm going to start at. Let me see where I'm going to start at. Hold on one second, y'all. I have something that I want to share first, but I feel like there's something else that I sent to myself to show to my cousins, and that's what I'm double checking. I'm not going to take a whole bunch of time showing y'all what they got going on because I believe we all know what they got going on. Okay, we done wasted a lot of time talking about what they're doing, and we have not utilized much time to talk about what we supposed to be doing. Okay, hold on one second. I knew it was something else. Yeah, I'm gonna open up right here with this one. Right here with this one because I want y'all to see this. I'm only gonna show like two or three things, tops. But I want y'all to see this one right here first. Because this is what's happening. Okay? I want to keep this at the forefront. I want us to pay attention to what is happening to people, a group of people, and then what is happening for another group of people. I'm going to show you both sides of the coin. And then right in the middle, what is the agenda? I think it's important. Why is this happening? Where are we going? Who's benefiting from this? Those are the three things that we all need to know. So I am going to share that just real quick. Not going to take a whole bunch of time on it, but I'm going to share it with you. Okay? Hold on one second. We're going to start right here. And then I got two more other pieces I need to show you. And I'm going to land the plane there. Excuse me. Make sure the volume is up. And I want you to see what that say on the screen. You guys can see as well. Okay? We are living in a cost of living emergency. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about that. We are living in a cost of living emergency. Whether you see it with your own eyes or not, it is happening, and it is happening to a lot of people. And the only people that it's not happening to is the people who have created these systems to work against us, to not work in our favor, for us to be ignorant of how these things work, for us to not do anything when we have the opportunity to do so and utilize these things. We are living in a cost of living emergency. We can't pay to live. We don't have enough. On top of all these other things, they thought that the hantavirus was going to go somewhere. And people were just like, yeah, next. And then they decided, okay, that didn't work. We're trying everything to see what sticks. We're throwing the noodle at the wall right now.
The Iran war. I mean, what seems to be working is economically. After they saw that the hantavirus kind of went and came and some people exposed, some bad actors, that just kind of went to the side. And then boom, the WHO say, look, we got a pandemic, Ebola, then came back on the scene and yeah, it then wiped out a whole bunch of people. Tell everybody that this has the potential of spreading like wildfire. Okay. I'm only saying these things not because I want to be a part of their fear smear campaign. Okay. I'm just telling you that what's happening is being done on purpose. It's a reason. And you will see in the days to come what that reason is. But right now, and meanwhile, you got people in the United States of America and abroad that are now living in a cost of living emergency. They cannot pay to survive.
Cost of living emergency. The American people are drowning debt and in bills. We know from the data that inflation has now surged to 3.8%, the highest in 3 years. We also know that gas and diesel prices are skyrocketing. We have record high diesel prices, the highest in the history of the United States, in Michigan, Illinois, Indiana, and Wisconsin. And what are Trump and Republicans doing about this? What are they focused on? Well, a $1 billion White House ballroom, a giant arch in Washington, D.C. to honor Trump, and putting Trump's face on U.S. passports. We have a cost of living.
Okay, so let me be clear. Let me be very clear here, okay? Especially if you are a Trump supporter. I don't know Trump. I don't hate Trump. I don't have no Trump derangement syndrome. I don't know this man or any of those politicians, not politicians, not politicians, politicians. Okay, they get paid to play and divide, so that we all be conquered. But you can always eat the meat and spit out the bone. Deception is not just a flat out lie. Deception is mixed with truth. And however he's trying to will this to his advantage, there's a lot of truth in what he's saying. First of all, Americans can't afford to live. Everything is up. And on the flip side of that, Mr. Donald Trump is out here making some moves that will position, I believe maybe 40 generations in the Trump, bloodline will benefit off of what Donald Trump is out here doing right now. And I just refuse to allow him to do it by himself. I'm not a hater. Hey, whatever you got to do to create an opportunity or an advantage for me and my people who want to be a part of that advantage, then okay, boom, thank you. God didn't use evil men, and I'm not calling him an evil man, okay? He's doing what he's paid to do. But I'm going to just say this loud and in living color. They prospering like he diversified everything. He came back with a vengeance. He was like, look, y'all try to bankrupt America where all me and my children's and grandchildren's assets have been since the beginning of time. No, I need another run in the presidency because now I'm going to start buying up land in the Gaza Strip over there in Israel. And I'm going to go ahead and make friends with the Saudis and have me some land over there. As a matter of fact, we're going to go over and we're going to tear up a little bit of Ukraine, and we're going to get some minerals over there. And then we're going to go in and we're going to hijack Venezuela, and we're going to take their oil and their silver, okay? And then I'm going to launch my own financial system. That way, when the dollar dies, they'll have to come to me, okay? The world financial system ran and operated by Donald Trump, okay? And not only that, I got my own cryptocurrency. I'm setting the rules so that crypto will be, regulated, but we will be able to play in that market. I'm creating billionaires, okay, by the moves that I'm making. I bring in ICE, the prison stock market go up. There's an oil crisis, the oil stock market go up. We need chips for AI, the chips for AI go up. We need more automation, then automation goes up. Okay. He's playing a wealth game that is unseen and unheard of in our generation. They will write about that man way after his death, whether for good or bad. He is making his mark in the earth. And like I said, I'm not a Trump supporter. I'm not anybody on the Democratic Party supporter. I am a kingdom ambassador. I rep my kingdom. That's it. This world is not my home. So I'm not caught up in politics at all. When I prayed, you put whoever you want in position that will help your people. I didn't pray, Lord, hold your judgment. Lord, don't let none of this stuff happen to us. Lord, don't hurt America. Lord, protect us. That is the most selfish prayer you could ever pray. No, protect your people. Prepare us for what is to come. Father, hold your wrath back against this system and the people that are in powerful positions that have oppressed your people, not just here in America, but all around the world. Give us an opportunity to build safe places, that you will preserve us just as you did in the Word of God, because you are not a God that changes. What you did for them, you will do for us. Your words say you are the same yesterday, today, and forevermore. So if you tore up Egypt and you let Israel go free, loaded, you do the same for us. But they had to obey. When God said, go to Goshen, that's what he meant. Goshen means a place of preservation. Okay? Like you would go and buy a jar of string beans or corn, a can of corn or a can of peas. Those are called preserve. When you pop open that can and cook them, they taste fresh because they have an adjective that has preserved them. We got to do and build when God say do and build. Why? Because he will preserve us. That's why. Notice he didn't say, I'm God all by myself. Y'all just sit tight right there. I got y'all 100%. You ain't got to do nothing. You just sit pretty. Okay? No, there is a reaction for every action. Y'all want me to protect you? Put the blood on your doorpost. While I'm raining plagues on them and attacking their system and making them give you their wealth that they have made off of you for 400 years, and you didn't get paid for it while I'm tearing up their system. Most people don't know what really happened when God attacked Pharaoh in Egypt. What happened was he attacked their economy, the very thing that they use off the backs of God's people to get rich and become very powerful was the very thing that God used to give it back to his people. Now, if God is the same God yesterday, today, and forever, what you think he's telling us to do right now? He could have told his people to chill, but he told them, no, go to the Egyptians. Go to the Egyptians. Get their gold, get their silver, and get their raiment. They had so much gold when they came out, they carried it through the dry Red Sea, got on the other side and started making golden elephants and animals, golden calves. Do you know how much gold it took to burn down and make into an image? For 40 years, their shoes didn't wear out because he didn't tell them to go get clothes. He told them to go get raiment. You better understand what raiment is. That is it is bigger than, I don't even know what the biggest fashion industry is, but it's bigger than that, better than that. Now you're going to go take them ballroom. You're going to go out in style, real beautiful. And clearly we think that all this stuff happening in America economically is because the country has lost control of its spending and, we're just spiraling. Yeah, it is. But guess who caused it? Guess who caused the plagues? Guess who is causing the plagues? Y'all not going to bounce back with this. So guess what they're doing? Recreating a new system. And God in his infinite wisdom say, create the new system. I'm going to force your hand to create it. Why? Because now my people can get on top. They are creators made in the image of the creator. They are creators made in the image of the creator. Let us make man in our image and likeness. Do you know what that means? If God saw that the earth was void and dark and needed light and said, okay, well, this needs light. He didn't say, let me go create light. He said, let there be light. And there was light. But when it came to us, every other miracle was a spoken. Well, I'm not even going to say it's a miracle. Every creation was spoken. Let the water separate from the firmaments. Okay. Let there be whales in the sea, and birds in the sky. But when he got to us, he created us in his image and likeness to create. So now we have an ability to just come up with an idea. And you know what? The stress and the pressure and the economic turmoil, and I can't find enough work and how I'm going to pay my bills. You know what that does? It steals your creativity. Because now you can't think about problems to solve. Now you can't think about ways to build. People don't want to start businesses because they believe, oh, that's going to take too long. No, you're going to die toiling. And that is a curse that God cursed Adam with. By the sweat of your brow shall you toil. All the days of your life to eat. And then you got other people just sitting back creating. Let me create an app. Yeah, let me create an ebook. Wow, yeah, let me create a website. Let me create something that helps small business owners. Let me create a coaching program. Let me create a group. Let me create some music. Let me create, and those will be the owners of the future. And God is allowing us. I have never in my life even thought I would be alive in such a ever. This is the greatest time happening at the worst time. The only reason why I even come out and bother y'all is because it's so sorrowful to see people suffer when they don't have to. That's why. Once I realized in my mind first and then saw with my eyes that people ain't got to suffer. Wow, we have been bought a lie all of our life that we have to suffer. Suffer until we die, and we're gonna be all right after we die. And when I realized that is a lie, and even more so with what is happening right now, it's even even a bigger lie. I'm like, nah, I gotta tell my people about this because we done suffered a lot, a whole lot. But this is the reason why we're suffering. We won't stand up. Let me go to the next one. We won't look at this thing for what it really is. Let me see if I can open this one up. And you know what? They are getting paid off of our ignorance. I'm just going to share a little bit of this. Y'all won't have to hear it over here, okay? I'm just going to share a little bit of this. But I want you to hear, you just heard them say we're in a cost of living emergency, a crisis. Now look at what's happening. They capitalizing off of this. You don't own them, you got to pay what we say. I showed you people living in storage units. How many thousands of people from different walks of life are now moving into storage units? I want y'all to pay attention. If you're comfortable right now, baby, you should be afraid. If you feel uncomfortable, you should be afraid. Because you when you're comfortable, you're blind.
Apartment complexes have lost their minds, and at this point they just trying to get over. Let me tell you how this lady and all of her neighbors have to pay $85 a month to unlock and lock their doors. Now she says when she first moved in they was using key fobs, but then the property decided they're going to do away with the key fobs, and now you have to use your smartphone to lock and unlock the door.
A fucking subscription to open your fucking door? People are having to pay for a monthly subscription to open doors.
I'm going to just fast forward through, because it's all kind of people.
Unlock the door.
All right, so we got to talk about this. This is a new way.
Thing, and it unlocks the main door, your door, all those things. About a year and a half to 2 years ago, we all get an email from our apartment complex that they are doing away with the fob system. And instead, we are going to be on a phone app lock system.
Okay, that's the second person you heard that from. It's multiple people that this is happening to. Multiple. And I showed y'all, this is what they've been trying to do with this whole China system. We want to control everything. And you know what's so sad? What is so sad is that so many people have an opportunity to build their own and have their own where they don't end up in situations like this, and they won't. And they won't. Here go another one. I'm not going to play the whole entire video, but it's so many people. I've showed you 4 in this video. 4 different people. And they're not lying. They charge you the rent. They're charging you for pest control. They're charging you for grass maintenance. That's supposed to be a part of it. They're charging you for water and sewage. And then they're now putting Wi-Fi inside of the building. So you don't even have to get Wi-Fi outside of us. Because now that's a fee that everybody would just pay extra. So if you rent a $1,600 apartment, you're now paying $1,757 a month. And then if you want to park, you have to have a parking pass that's displayed where it says resident. All this foolishness. And the rental, apartment, house rental industry, they're not the only ones. The hotels are doing this. Rent the hotel, you got to pay an incidental for every night. So if it's $20 per night, it's $100 extra. You got to pay for parking on top of paying for food, on top of paying for the room that's overpriced already. So a $119 room now becomes a $250 room per night. We are living in a cost of living emergency. Okay, I'm going to stop the share here because I'm going to land the plane with this. Let me get this off and get the other one up. Hold on one second. All right. Got it right here. Let me get ready to share my screen and I will let you guys hear over here, okay? Turn the volume up and here we go. I want you to hear where we're going from their mouth and not mine. Why is this happening? Remember I said, what's going on? What we should be doing? Who's benefiting from this? What's coming?
The elites tell us how the future is going to be with their Agenda 2030. Listen to this craziness.
In the developed countries, the big winners are countries that have shrinking populations.
You do not even have to have elections anymore because you can already predict, and afterwards you can say, why do we need elections? Because we know what the result will be.
Our primary mission is, in fact, to set a global standard for the world for behavior.
What we are very proud of now is the young generation, like Prime Minister Trudeau, President of Argentina, and so on, so that we penetrate the cabinets.
You want the function, you want the service, right? Why do you want to own a cell phone if you can just lease it? And if you lease, why shouldn't you lease your refrigerator or your washing machine or your dishwasher? Or why do you want to own it?
I propose putting an end to anonymity on social media.
If 1 billion people stop eating meat, I tell you, it has a big impact.
Can you imagine that in 10 years when we are sitting here, we have an implant in our brains? And we measure your brain waves.
There's some really interesting research that we can plant false memories in the brain. People believing that they've been at Disney World with characters who are not Disney characters, taking photographs with those characters.
And substituting humans for machines is going to be far easier in those countries that have declining populations.
Now, this is the goal. Why do you think they're doing this? If you don't think that half of this stuff has already taken place, this is the World Economic Forum. These are the people who meet with the presidents, and the presidents meet with them. Elon Musk was just sitting with them, JD Vance. These people all sit at the same table, and this is their goal. Why should people own anything? You will have to opt in, okay? You have to opt in your phone, or you don't get to have no cell phone service in Mexico. You have to opt in to biometric data tracking you, whether it's a trap phone, a throwaway phone. If it is not registered, and I believe by June 15th, you will not be able to have any working services. There is no alternatives. There will be no network. It will not even work on Wi-Fi. You will only be able to call 911. If you do not agree to be a digital prisoner, I dare you to go fact check me. Brain implants, Elon Musk is doing one hell of a job with Neuralink, where you won't even have to write with your hands. You can write with your brain. I mean, how many more should we go through the list? Let's check what's already happening. False memories. I presented to you there is a patent that they use televisions and smartphones to control and manipulate your nervous system. Okay? Meat. Bill Gates already selling lab grown meat in supermarket shelves right now as we speak. Penetration. We want to get in and penetrate the younger generation, the Justin Trudeaus. We want to tell them this is our agenda and we'll pay you to play, or either we will um, out you, expose you, make your life a miserable hell if you don't. No elections. Why do you think all of this talk of you know what I'm saying? Why is it all of a thing now? Why is there war? Depopulation. Why is it such a big push for men with men and women with women that cannot procreate? I'm not talking about artificial intelligence because that's just a child that was created from a male and female cells to create life. It still doesn't say a male has a womb and can actually carry a child. That's why they're making robots to carry children for people that's struggling with infertility. Machine. Now AI is smarter than what? It can do whatever you want it to do. Perfect example. I'm going to let you, while I'm talking to you, see this thing build me out. Hold on. I'm going to type it in. I'm going to share the screen. Cousin. Hold on 1 second. I'm just typing a prompt, okay? And I didn't share my screen because I don't want you to see how structured. Once I type the prompt in, then I will allow you to see it created for me in real time, okay? All right. So let me go ahead and send that to the shoot, and I'm going to share my screen now, okay? All right. So I asked this thing to create me an ebook that I could sell for $7. Titled, Make Money in Minutes, okay? Hold on, let me refresh it. I don't know what just happened. It just got super stuck. Hold on. Let's try that again, friends. All right. Am I in the right chat? Oh, okay, cool. All right. So I asked it to do something. I asked it to create me an ebook or a guide I can sell for $7. Okay. Here's some titles. All right. Okay. Yes, this is a low ticket banger, especially right now because people are scared, financially overwhelmed, curious about AI, desperate for extra income, and looking for fast wins. And the key is simple, fast, actionable. Okay. Ebook title ideas: how to make money in minutes with AI, AI money plays, broke people are ignoring this AI money. The internet is printing money with AI from broke to digital income. What should be inside? 20 to 30 pages max. Visual, easy to read, chapter breakdown, blah, 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 blah. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and just pick one. I'm going to pick number one. Okay. So I'm going to say pick number one. It's going to know exactly what I'm talking about. How to make money in minutes with AI. That's the title. Okay. This is my sales angle. What makes this a winner? This is a guide. I'm going to add 50 AI money plays. Okay. Call to action for the ebook. I'm going to tell them to join my community. Okay. To be honest with you. Let me go ahead and grab my link real quick. Hold on one second. Because I am going to. Oh, hold on. Let me see how I share my community. Hold on one second. Here we go. All right. Go back to the dashboard. Okay. Hold on, y'all. Happy Tuesday, Dr. T. Hey, happy Tuesday. Hold on. All right, so now I'm going to come over here and say I choose, what did I say? I only want maybe 10 to 15 pages. And the call to action is going to be join my community using this link. Can you create QR code for back cover using this link and also paste website printed on back cover. Okay. So I am going to real quick just allow you to see me start making me some money in minutes. Okay. That's the link. Boom. I told it what I wanted to create. It gave me the outline. I said, okay, hey, we're going to fix this. We're going to fix that. And then I'm gonna give you this link. So I ain't even got to go in there and insert my link. It will be every time somebody download this little thing for $7, they now get to see, hey, join the community at the back of the book when they get done. I don't got to build nothing else out, y'all. I don't literally have to build anything else out. I just have to tell it, okay, I like this, or I don't like this, whoop-de-whoop, wah, 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 okay? Apparently it malfunctioned. Can you start creating this ebook with the cover photo first in my style? All right, so now I'm gonna go ahead and re-hit that because it just kind of gave me something crazy right back to me. No, I gotta be more specific. Hey, I need you to go ahead and create the cover because I don't want to do nothing. Bottom line, I don't want to create nothing. I don't want to do nothing. I want you to tell me exactly what you about to do. Okay, and how it needs to be done, and I'm gonna just tell you to create it. So right now it's gonna create me my cover, and then I'm gonna say now generate the image for page whoop-de-whoop. Okay, now go ahead and do, the content or the context of what goes on page number 2. By the time I say, I'm not gonna say this live is over because I'm not gonna do the whole thing with you, but there you go. Okay, I can say, look, I don't want my face on that. And why you got me looking like I'm 60? Do not play with me. So I just come in here and say, look, cousin, I do not want you to make it look like a book cover. I just want the image only, for one. And for two, I do not want you using no photo of myself that look like I'm 65 years of age. I'm going to need you to get that together and recreate that. I'm going to take the images and put them over on Canva. So I just need the image. Please and thank you. And get me together without changing anything about my facial features or my facial structure, my size, my shape, and make sure my wedding finger is always on my ring. My wedding ring is always on my finger. Ooh, okay, so it's going to type out what I just said. Make sure my wedding ring, let me go ahead and just edit that. Okay, so whatever I don't like, I just tell it, I don't like that. Don't put my image on there. Put something else on there. Take my image off. Put some young people on there. Whatever I want to see on there. But because I sell in my style, it already know, don't you put nobody else on my branding at all. Unless I say put somebody else on my branding. And then don't be trying to guess and recreate my image. Do not change my facial features or my structure, skin. Don't do that. Okay? So now we're going to see what it recreates. I'm only going to show you like maybe 1 or 2 of the images that it creates. I'm going to go finish creating it. I now have 6 ebooks in 1 week. What's $7 times 6? 42. Okay, if I sold 1 book Just one ebook is $42 a day. If I made $42 extra every day, let me get the calculator. $42 times 30 days on a regular month. I've just generated me $1,260 extra from something I created one time. Okay. So they did better, but I'm gonna tell it, take me off. Cousin, take my image off, and please make this in an ebook format. Stop playing. What are you doing? And don't put any other image of someone else on this ebook. Right? So see how I was rebellious? This is what prompt engineering really is. You're training this thing to write for you. You're training this thing to do what you tell it to do, to produce the type of content that you're telling it to produce, to go do the research for you. You are prompting this to deploy and to work in your style, in your tone. When I record my voice and I'm like, what tone is this? They're like, oh, okay, cuz you sound fired up. Right? And a lot of people may take issue with that, but I don't want that. Machine, let me tell you, everything about your life is being recorded. If you don't want your voice recorded, stay home. Get rid of all your smart devices, your cell phone, your TVs, your tablets, your desktop. Throw it all out. Do not travel in public because you are being recorded at all times. Okay, so now this is something that I like. Boom. How to make money in minutes with AI. Okay, cool. So I'm going to say create image for page. Okay. What's the next image? What's the next image? Because it knows the background, the text font. It knows all of that about me now. So now I ain't got to go even copy no information and then find a photo that matches what is being said in the text. I don't got to do all of that. Go ahead and just create the second page. You know exactly my style, and it's going to create all 15 pages. When I'm done, I download, I upload, I hit share, I hit copy link, I go take it to my store. It's ready for sale. Money in minutes, not money in months. I gotta wait on a paycheck, not money in, my muscle. I gotta go work for this money. I'm talking about money in minutes. I'm demonstrating to you live how to make you money in minutes. And now I'm going to sell an ebook that I came over here and I prompted this machine to create me an ebook. Okay? This looks the same. How to make money, turn income. So you glitching. Okay, cousin. I did not ask for a duplicate cover image. I asked for the Okay, so I just let it know you didn't do what I wanted you to do, and this is exactly what I want you to do. I want you to go to the next image. Okay, and that's what it's going to give me. And then after that, I'm going to say, give me the next image. So this is going to be my cover. Okay, this one, I like this one better. I don't know. I like this one. I like this one better. So that's going to be my cover. And this one is going to be the second page after the cover. And then I'm going to have the third page, 15 pages. And what I'm going to do while that is doing that, I'm going to show you how it's going to turn out. Because I already got them done. Okay. What I'm showing you that I did, or what I'm demonstrating to you live, is something that I already did. Okay. This is a guide for a nurse. Why do it do this? This is so stupid. Come on, brother. Hold on. All right. So this is a guide for burnt out nurses, how to make them some extra money. Exactly what I'm showing you that I did live is how it created page 1, page 2, all the way to page 30. Okay? All the way to page 30. 18. I got another one with 31 pages. Okay? And really at the end of it, you get to come on over into my group, into my community. That's for sure. You can buy this for $7. And at the end, if you need help, friends, join my community. All I got to do is download. Okay? And not only that, I have a toolkit, a whole entire toolkit that has done for you templates, done for you budgeting, done for you trackers inside that they can sell to other burnt out nurses. That's going to be called an upsell. So they'll come to buy this from me for $7. And then, hey, would you like that toolkit? $17. You ain't going to see it nowhere else but on this page. And before you go, would you like to get a discounted price to join a community of other individuals that are just like you, okay, and that are, building, where you be, encouraged, or whatever you want to say. I'm just flowing off the rip. While my kids come in here real quick, because it's going to get a little noisy. Let me stop the share on that. Let me let y'all hear what I created earlier today. And y'all give me your honest opinion on it. Is it hot or not? Is what I'm looking for. Okay. Here we go.
Kingdom outside. Yeah, yeah. Kingdom outside. Kingdom outside. Kingdom outside. Kingdom outside. Yeah. Kingdom outside. Kingdom outside. Yeah, we back moving. Blessings on me now. Got the whole block grooving. Kingdom outside. Yeah, the vibe's different. Walk through the fire, now my whole life shifted. Kingdom outside. With the oil on me. Devil threw shots, but he still lost me. Kingdom outside. Yeah, we still alive. Haven't been good, now it's time to slide. And came a long way from the stress and pressure. Now God got me moving on a whole new level. Used to pray through tears, now I pray with power. Everything shifting in this final hour. People switched up when the road got rough. Had to learn real quick who was really for us. But the pain made wisdom and the struggle made vision. Now I move different with spiritual precision. I survived things people never knew. Still kept faith when life turned blue. Now the glow hit different when I walk through. Cause favor and grace got me bulletproof. I remember nights I was low and tired. Now the whole atmosphere feel inspired. God kept covering me through the warfare. Now I ride through the city with a new prayer. No fear in me, I done seen too much. Every setback only built me up. Now the mission bigger than survival. This that kingdom flow, this revival. West Coast riding with the heavens open. Still praising God through every moment. Now the remnant outside and we glowing. And the whole world finally noticing. Ain't no stopping this. Too much oil on me. Kingdom outside. Yeah, we still sliding, still blessed, still chosen, still glowing. Kingdom outside.
Yes, yes, yes. So I told y'all I've been sampling a little bit here and there, making me a whole entire album. And AI is doing the work for me. That's a stream of income. Okay? Apple, what's the other one? Spotify. They pay you for every listen. You ain't even got to get on there and be like, hey, y'all, I created a song and blah, blah, blah. No. Put that bad boy on. Matter of fact, I'm going to create some content right now with you guys here. Give me 1 second. All right, let me show y'all how I would get views. Okay. Let me go over here to my, let's see. Hopefully this stays like this. 1 second. Oh. Oops. Hold on, y'all. Okay, so this is how I would actually promote the song. I'm just going to say which one is hotter. Okay. Which one is your favorite? 1 or 2? Which one you rocking with? Hold on. Let me see. Let me see if this is the one.
Lace up my boots.
Okay. All right, so I'm going to start it just like this, and I'm going to say, hey, cousins, I need y'all to let me know which one do you like. So now, some of y'all may not like to be on camera, and that's cool. Hold on 1 second. All right, here we go. All right, cousins, I'm going to need y'all to tap in. I've been in the lab cooking up a little something for all the Kingdom Warriors. Y'all let me know if this a banger or not. Is y'all fooling with this one? And then I got another one that I want y'all to listen to, okay? Just a real quick snippet.
Lace up my boots. Put on my war clothes. It's time to ride. It's time to ride. Yeah. You can hear the horses now. Heaven ain't silent no more. This for the ones that survived the fire. The oil still dripping and hell.
Hold on, y'all. My husband came in the video. Hold on. I gotta delete that one. That one ain't gonna be no good. But how you would make content is just simple like that, okay? Record. Have something set up to the side, on the side. I'm talking directly to y'all. And if you follow me, you'll see this video that I'm recording with you guys right here, okay? You'll see this one right here. Let's see. Let's play it. One more time, I had to do that. Sorry, because he just be walking through like, he be walking like the man when he walked through. All right, here we go. All right, y'all. Your girl been in the lab cooking up some stuff with this AI, and I want y'all to tell me which one is, either a smash or a pass. This is the first one right here.
Celebrated too early. I had nights I was crying with my face in the floor, still praising why my whole life felt like war. Lost people, lost time, lost sleep, but the voice of God still calling me deep. Ain't no way I survived all this pressure for nothing. Every setback turned a warrior into something. Devil tried to break me down piece by piece, but God kept rebuilding me stronger in the heat.
Okay, so that's number one. And then number two is, we're going to go with this one.
Lace up my boots, put on my war clothes. It's time to ride. It's time to ride. Lace up my boots, put on my war clothes. The king gave the signal. The king gave the signal. Now it's time for war. Ready to ride, ready to ride. We ain't running, we outside. We ain't running, we outside. Ready to ride, ready to ride. We ain't running, we outside. We ain't running, we
It's just
outside.
that simple. So I would stop that, and just that simple. I got content. Now this song gets pushed out, people share it, do whatever. You got lots of views. You got people listening to it, downloading it. If it make them bounce, if it make them move. Now you got residuals being paid to you every single month from something that took you 60 seconds to create. Real talk. AI is changing the game. 100%. Okay. Just wanted to come by here, share that with y'all. I was going to offer y'all some opportunities, but I really don't feel like doing so. I wanted to show you guys practically how to make you some money in minutes. It don't got to be an ebook. It could be a guide. It could be a prompt for an app. It could be a song. It can be a group or a community that you create. It could be a digital product. You can create an AI influencer. You can create an AI avatar. You can create avatars for others. Ain't nobody really in that niche saying, hey, I will create you an AI influencer or AI clone or AI avatar. An AI clone is the exact person, but in AI, okay? So an AI clone would be the exact person. An AI avatar would be just an avatar of someone, the animated version of that person, an avatar. And an AI influencer is somebody totally different that influences people to come to your brand, to buy your books, to buy your stuff. You do that for business owners and for regular people. Hey, you want a clone? I know you're going to catch that cliff. Man, I'll charge what I want. Let me at least get some receipts. Okay? Let me at least get some receipts. And let me show you how I would create. Let me go back over here to ChatGPT, then I'll let y'all go after this because I need to go. I love teaching, okay? I really do. I love teaching this because this is the fastest way to get you some rapid revenue in real time. Why do I keep going back up here? Who told you to do that? Come on. All right. Give me the image. Okay. So boom. It obeyed me. Okay. It obeyed me. So I got the cover. That one I'm going to roll with. And then welcome to your new era of income. This ebook is your roadmap. This is what you'll learn inside. Let's get to it. All I got to do is say, okay, next image. Let's go to the next one, and the next one, and the next one, and the next one. Okay, this will be out and about. You'll see it soon. I'm going to come back here. I'm going to show you the stats. I'm going to share the stats with you. I'm also going to share if there's any revenue that have been made from this creation that I created. I'm going to leave this video as a reference video, okay? Because when I come back and show you receipts, and you still sitting on my timeline, broke, in lack, don't know what to do, how to make no money, then yeah, it's going to be a shame to you and not to me. For the simple fact that lots of people are not willing to learn how to make the money in a minute. Stop wasting your time out here trying to fight and survive in a broken system. Learn how to create your own income, your own paycheck. See how it labels them. This is number one. Okay. Now we got number two. Real royal style at that. Okay. Next image. Real royal style. By the time I get done and watch, stay on the lookout for the marketing play on this. Because now I'm going to make a song. And when I upload stuff on my Instagram, my TikTok, my Facebook, you know whose song going to be there? Mine. Because it's my song. So now there's more views for my song. Hello, somebody. That I created with AI. My song going to be about my book. Y'all going to see it. Just know Dr. T said she's going to create a song about that book. Yeah. I'm going to create a song about that book, and then I'm going to add it to the sounds on TikTok, on Instagram, on Facebook, on YouTube. And I'm going to add that sound to my book. I'm about to make me some content. That's why I'm finna hop off here. Because I don't want y'all to see too much. Okay? But I'm going to hop off here. Look, boom. We're going to be done in a minute. I'm going to show the process. This how I would make an extra $3,000 a month. Doing this right here. And just share my screen. Overhead view right here. Share my screen. Okay? And then once it's done, I'm going to go ahead and tell me now, give me a song that's going to go viral. Okay? It's going to be in my style. Because it knows my style. And then I'm going to just go distribute it on this other AI platform and bada bing, bada boom. And then they were like, wow, this, okay, bet. Yeah. All right, y'all. I love y'all. I just wanted to do a quick tutorial how you can make money in minutes. That ain't the only thing that you can do. I can show y'all some other stuff, but I'm trying to keep it short, sweet, straight to the beat. Number one thing people looking for is money. And if you can solve that money problem, you won't have a problem. It's that simple. I'm about to solve people's problems. Why? Hey, here's how to make money in minutes. Stop working backwards. Stop working backwards. Here's how to make money in minutes. Man. And then the book got the information like how much revenue could be made from using ChatGPT, Claude, Gemini. Hey, here's the newest tool on Gemini that is killing the film industry, making whole movies out of sketches. Take a selfie and then say, hey, I want this. I want you to create me I could take a selfie like this. Hey, create me a commercial selling this in my hand. I can put my book in my hand. Hey, create me a commercial promoting this book right here. This book that I am creating, I can create. Hold on. I ain't gonna show y'all that. So it gave me two options on the fourth page. Which you want? Do you want this one to the left? Digital products that sell daily. Ooh. Yes. Or do I want this one? Okay. Create digital products, one of the fastest way to make money with AI, ebooks, planners, journals, prompts, templates, affirmation. Which one do I like? I think I like this one on the right. I'm gonna go ahead and pick this one. Image 2 is better. And then once it got that memo, I'm gonna go ahead and say next. Okay, make sure I'm using my manners. Call it cousin, okay, because it feels like it's a cousin. Cousin, thank you. Cousin, you to go. Thank you, cousin. I'm gonna use my manners, okay. But yeah, I'll show y'all the finished work. I will go ahead and record all of this, and then you'll see it out there in Instagram land, Facebook, YouTube land, wherever you are, wherever you follow me at. Okay. I love y'all. And I'm out. Go make y'all some money in minutes. There's so many ways. I just shared with you what ChatGPT said. The top products, ebooks, templates, guides, trackers, journals. Okay. Go tell ChatGPT or Claude, build me a self-care journal for brothers or for women. Men can sell things for women and women can sell things for men. You don't got to be a man or a woman to do that. Okay. But 100% go make you some money in minutes. Stop trading your muscle for money. Stop trading your time for it too. Till the next time, y'all, I love y'all. And I'll see y'all on the next live. Or you'll see me on the next video. Not live, but video. Okay? Either way you go. I love y'all and I'll see y'all soon.